Snipers! Snipers are needed the wall!
Well, hello people and welcome to Sniper Elite 3. Going to be giving my first thoughts on this game. It's just come out in the UK, be out in America in a few days time, and I'm going to try to do this with a few other games once they get released all the way in September. So yeah, just going to go over the good points or bad points, you know, pros and cons kind of thing. And yeah, let's jump straight in. So yeah, interesting setting, I was quite interested in this. It's set in Africa, 1942. Last time I can remember a game being set in Africa like World War II is Call of Duty 2, one which was released alongside the Xbox 360. So yeah, something different. You've got the abilities now to customise your loadouts, which I actually think is quite good. Also, you could do that in Sniper Elite V2, but this one you can actually add different kind of scopes, different kind of barrels and stuff to your gun, which I think it's good. Kind of gives it a personalised effect, which would be supposed to be good for the competitive multiplayer. It's sort of in-depth vehicular takedowns now. You can like shoot the engine to shit, which is actually quite cool. I haven't done it yet, I haven't been given the opportunity, but I'll definitely be doing that soon. The AI is so much better, reacts a lot more better to you. They actively search for you, hence why the whole relocate business comes in, like you would do with if you was a proper sniper. I've encountered a few glitches, like there was one guy just walking on the spot and stuff like that. So you know, nothing that we haven't seen before in a game. Yeah, the new kill cam, like you're just seeing here, much more in depth. You know, you got the whole muscle layer, the circulatory system. I'm not overly fond of the blood effect though. The blood looks pixelated, kind of ruins it a little bit for me. I personally would like them to have just sticked with the Sniper Elite, like the V2 version of the kill cams. That one was really, really good, especially for last gen. I was very impressed with that one. There is a lot of stuff to do in this game. I didn't realise, but I was going to put there's like no replayability. But there is so much to do, so many collectibles, you know, side missions and all that kind of stuff. And also you got co-op. I think this game is going to be a lot of fun with a mate, you know, running around. You've got the Overwatch mode that's been grabbed from Sniper Elite V2. I had a lot of fun doing that in the previous game, so I'll definitely be doing it in this one. But like I said, grab a friend. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm yet to do that, but I definitely think it's going to be a lot of fun, especially when you got a mate like running alongside just sniping. Onto the few of the bad points. I can't be helped, but there is only just one colour in this game. You know, it's obviously can't be helped, but it's very brown. But other than that, that's really one of the only bad points I can think of. Other than the fact that it's the cover system, it's very half-hearted. You know, it's not quite. Sometimes I've been finding myself struggling to get into cover when I need to, and then I've been in cover when I have been no intention to have been in cover, and it's really screwed up my gameplay. I've been killed, had to go back about 5 minutes, you know, stuff like that. But you know, I mean, they could have done it a lot better with the cover system. That's really one of the main flaws. I mean, if you're going to have a cover system, make sure you try and base it so much on the Gears of War one, you know, that cover, or the Mass Effect cover system. You know, they're very good cover systems, you know, so always look towards them. It's a good sniping game though. You know, I'm on the 4th mission now, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. A lot more stealth, and it makes you think a lot more now. It really does, because it was so linear in Sniper Elite V2. Not that was a bad thing, you know, but this one is so much more. It's kind of a sandbox feel to it. You know, there's been a few times where I've actually had to really think: do I go here or do I go over there? You know, I spent about 10 minutes deciding whether or not to take my shot from there. You know, setting up all my booby traps and everything for when I get discovered. Which brings me into the relocation. That is a really cool feature. Unfortunately, it's very abusable. You know, you just move 50 meters away from your position, and then you can run straight back to that position as long as it's clear, and the enemy seem to have just forgotten all about you. But you know, other than that, it's quite a good system. You've still got your gunshots are covered by the sound, so that's quite good. The multiplayer, I haven't played it yet, but I would imagine it's going to be. It won't be as good as everyone's expecting it to be. It won't exactly be contending with Call of Duty, Battlefield, etc. But I'll definitely give it a go. You know, there are a few achievements linked into the multiplayer, so I'll definitely be playing it. You know, it should be a laugh, but then it'll probably just die out very, very quickly. You know, I don't imagine myself coming home and thinking, wow, I'm going to go and play the Sniper Elite competitive multiplayer. I'm probably going to pick up Battlefield or, you know, Call of Duty. So, you know, it's not worth the full retail price. I'm going to say that. I paid 47 47 quid for mine. It was probably about $60 in America. If you didn't play the last one, or you've been thinking about where to get this, just I'd wait for it to be one of the sales or something like that. You know, that probably won't be long, because it's generally not worth full retail price. There is quite a lot of stuff to do in the game, but I reckon 30-40 hours, you know, and then probably less, you know, probably even less, and you've probably maxed out the game. You've done everything in it. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to be doing some achievement guides in this. There's definitely some interesting achievements. Go on to Xbox Achievements and have a little look at them. Definitely seems some fun ones to do. Mix things up a little bit. They've added the ranking system, which is very, very good. You know, and it scenes like this one that you're seeing now, it's so fun, the game. You know, waiting for the generator to start covering your gunshots and then following the bullets into your enemy. It's a lot of fun to do. I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this game. But, you know, if you can overlook the bad points of it, then, you know, well done to you, because I'm struggling at the moment. It's some points of the game have been ruined for me, where people have been, you know, walking on the spot trying to get to me, and it's been an easy kill. Or I had one kill cam where the bullet was just hovering next to the guy and it was doing the whole sound effect, and then I just, you know, there was no kill cam animation. It was really, really weird. So it's still a few glitches, but, you know, probably nothing that an update can't fix or something like that. Which is kind of surprising, because it says like a 10 gigabyte update right before you can even play it. It's got a day one 10 gigabyte update, which I thought was very surprising. But, you know, if you enjoyed the last one, if you enjoy sniping games and you're willing to overlook a few flaws in the game, definitely go and buy it. It'll be a lot of fun. If you've got a weekend free and you're just deciding to pick this up for something you can just jump straight into, I wouldn't bother. You know, it's definitely not worth full retail price. Plus, it does take a bit of time for the story to get going. And also it takes some time for you to get used to the whole element of, you know, being able to die in about... I've been killed in about 2 or 3 shots before. So, yeah, I'll leave you with me picking off all these Nazis, because it's a really cool scene. And, as always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon.
Something to collect from his corpse.